Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing Disney Sorcerer's Arena Epic Alliances Core Set. This is for age 13 and up, 2 to 4 players, 35 or more minutes, and it's put out by the Op Games. This is, I guess, based on an app on your smartphone. I have not played with that at all, so I don't know much about it or how it really compares to this, but I'm excited to check this one out. So let me flip it over. All right, it says the Ultimate Disney and Pixar Battle Royale. Become the next Master Summoner in this epic turn-based combat game where every choice you make determines your legacy. Create a fantastical battle-ready roster of Disney and Pixar hero and villain characters to enter the action-packed Sorcerer's Arena. Strategize and create exciting combinations of actions using special character abilities for endless replayability, and prove your team has what it takes to claim victory. So it says summon your characters into battle, harness powerful skills and earn victory points, overpower your foes, and win. Learn as you go in this expandable battle arena game for all skill levels inspired by the popular mobile game. And the characters this one includes are Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey, Gaston, Maleficent, Aladdin, Ariel, Dr. I think it's Facilier. I don't know. It's French, and there's always letters that you don't say, and I don't know which ones they are. Demona and Sully. So, a good mix of characters, and what I like about it is they really picked from lots of different eras and things. So, you have Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey, which it's one of the older characters on there. Maleficent might be older, I'm not sure. You have, the Pixar character, Sully, and you even have Demona from Gargoyles, which is sort of like, it's in with those Disney IPs that don't get a ton of love. So it's really cool to see that character in here. But anyway, let me cut this open. This has like a little sleeve thing at the bottom, so it's going to be a little bit different to open this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, as I record this, there's currently 2 other expansions out for this game to add characters to it. And I didn't get those yet. I want to make sure I like the game. But one of them has like kind of spooky characters. I know it has Jack Skellington. And I think it has like the bad guy from the Black Cauldron or something. I'm not sure. And somebody else I don't recall. And then the other one has water-based characters, sort of. So it has Moana and Snitch. And the pirate captain guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. So, kind of interesting. Stitch, not Snitch. I knew that. Okay. Let me take the sleeve off. So, I don't think I'm probably going to keep that. It's a cool sleeve, though. But, all right. Let's flip this over. The box looks really cool. I like it because it just looks like this cool, like, old lock box, which is kind of neat. All right, let me open this up. So I've heard really good things about this game, actually, so I'm really excited to try it. Let me see. So this is our Summoner's Handbook, which I assume is the rule book. It is, let's see, it has different status effects on the back for reference. There's team play special rules, more team play stuff. So I don't see, so the pages, it gets up to 22 is the last page. So let's kind of flip through this a little bit. It has all your components there, which is cool. So my understanding is this rulebook has like 4 different levels of complexity to help you learn it, which I'm hoping are good. My worry when they do something like that is that the first level will be not very exciting, because I'd like to play this with my kids. So I am sort of afraid, if the first one isn't very interesting, that it won't get further than that, but we'll see. But I can understand not wanting to hit them with like all the rules all at once. So, but it looks like it'll be okay. I don't think it's a super complicated game, but the rulebook is heftier than I expected, to be honest. Okay, so let me get these punch boards out. Okay, so here we have things that are for your status effects, and those, when we get to the, where the characters are, I'll be able to show you, but these kind of like, not really snap into, but fit directly against each little character board, so you can see what effects they have on them. So you have Cursed, Immobilized, there's a Magic Broom, you know who that's for. Stealthy, Shrunken, Tough. I think I probably missed some because I thought they'd be different colors. So here's the character board. So you can see that they're sort of hourglass shaped, and those status things go like right up against here. So you kind of, track them out as far as you have to. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at the board. Now, I've heard the board is not very exciting. Yeah, it's just hexes, which is fine. But yeah, it's not the most interesting thing to look at. In addition to the character expansions, I think it'd be cool if they eventually came out with other boards. If they had a a way to make them different other than just visually. I think that could be kind of neat. So I don't know if there's a plan for that, but I think that would be a good choice for them, personally. All right, let's take a look at some of these cards. So I'm going to do this aside, and I'll end up zooming in here so we can see a little bit better, because I want you to be able to check out the art. So I believe, and I could be wrong, that the art in here is not screen grabs. I think it's all done for the game itself. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what I've heard. So when you make your team, I believe you have 3 characters on your team, and you're going to take their individual decks and shuffle them together. So I'm not sure exactly how that works. I know some cards will only work for specific characters. Some might be more general use. So, you know, we've got different ones for all the different characters. I'm not sure how they each are focused. Like, I think Gaston and Sully are probably more, you know, just melee strength characters. But I don't know what everyone else is like. I would guess Demona might be sort of long range, because she tends to have that kind of weapon. But I don't know. I watched this movie a few times and I cannot remember how to say the name. I think it's Facilier, but I could be wrong. I will tell you this random tip for a totally different game. If you play if you play Disney Villainous and someone is playing Dr. Facilier, you need to use your fate cards on him like crazy just to slow him down, because he'll get to his victory eventually. So I found him very easy to use, but that's because people weren't trying to attack me. Anyway, that's not really related here, but, well, related, but not very. So art's really good, I've got to say. And I feel like this could, if it catches on, might have the same thing as, Villainous, where, fans of that game, including myself, are always excited to see what the new expansions will have. So, I don't know what all characters are going to come out with, but there are so many out in Disney that, they could really do just about anything. These are a little bit bigger cards. I think these are the character cards here. I don't know that they'll get into Disney's other properties like Star Wars or Marvel. That might be cool, or I don't know, maybe it'd muddy the waters a little bit. I don't know if they need to do that, or maybe if they did, they could actually create like a slightly different version of the game, even to maybe add a little complexity, since those are aimed a little bit older. Okay, so here's our character cards, and one thing that's kind of cool is, I think when you get to the highest level of complexity in the rules, there's a way to kind of upgrade your character. So when you get certain symbols, I want to say it might be these, I'm not sure, into your discard pile, you can then flip him over, and then he's got more skills and whatnot, and I think a little different stats in some other way too. So Gaston, Aladdin, Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey, Sully, Dr. Facilier, Ariel, Maleficent, Demona, and then these are reference cards for each of the different chapters as far as like the level of complexity. So there's a couple for chapter 2 and then a 3 and 4 reference. So that's that. All right, now let's get to the real fun stuff. So I'm gonna zoom out just a smidge for a moment. I'll probably zoom back in a second. So we have all these standees, which I'm gonna pull out here in a second. These are rings that go on the standee, so you know what character belongs to what player. It's got a little arrow on there to kind of point to, I'm guessing it's damage on yourself. The only thing that's kind of a bummer, my understanding, is that you can't just like spin it. Like you actually have to take it off and pop it back on, or it should be, which is a little bit of a bummer. It'd be so cool if they could have done this differently, but it's okay. All right, let's get into the standees, because these are cool. I like acrylic standees. I think they're very neat. If you want to see me argue about whether acrylic standees or miniatures are better, go back to my first mic drop episode. I believe it was the first one where I had Riley Stock on, and we had a debate about miniatures versus acrylic standees. I believe that was the right one. Okay, so we have Maleficent, and then if you flip it over, it actually has their back, which is kind of cool. They could have just had it facing forward both sides and it would have been fine, but I kind of like that they did this way. That's really neat. And then I think I heard that there's like actually like a plastic sticker on here. I can't immediately feel it, but that you, not if you have to peel it off, but you can. Might make it look nicer, I'm not sure. But they look really good. I like that. All right. So I'd be curious if there's any characters that you would really like to see come to this game that maybe aren't in it yet. I was trying to think about that myself. I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and they already have Jack Skellington, which is awesome. I wouldn't mind if they had like Oogie Boogie or something. All right, so these standees click into the space, and this is what I was telling you. That ring has like a little pointer that could go to the different parts of. I assume it's their health. And yeah, I'm probably going to have to peel off that sticker to get them in. I know I saw a review saying that sometimes some of them don't stay in there very well, so that could be an issue. I don't know. But you do need to take them off so you can take the rings off of them, because otherwise they'd be stuck one color forever, which is probably not what you want. But anyway, that is it. That is my unboxing of Disney Sorcerer's Arena Epic Alliances, the core box. Whew, that's a mouthful. I'll probably just call it Sorcerer's Arena. But anyway, I think it looks really, really fun, and I want to try this out. You know, I saw it on a really good sale price, and my daughter happened to be looking at it, and she thought it looked really cool. So hopefully I can talk her into giving it a try with me. I think that could be really fun. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know about the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to see you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. If you enjoyed that video, you might also like this one.
Or this one.
If you like any of our videos, what you should do is click this little button to subscribe so you'll know about the next time we put out a video.
We'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.